Well, up at the start, this is a heat of the Visitors Challenge Cup. The holders are Oxford Brook. It's for intermediate men's fours. And this is a race between Thames Rowing Club and Cal Berkeley. And I can't wait for this race. Cal Berkeley, 4 guys from the first Varsity 8s that finished 3rd at the IRAs, coached by Scotty Fransden, that incredible coach. Took Cal to an IRA win in 2023. Washington won it this year. But then we have Thames Rowing Club on the left-hand side of the screen, the Berkshire station. The reason this is so cool is because in 2016, Thames and Cal are being warned, they come right out in the middle. Now, I would have thought Scotty Fransden would have said something to Cal, because in 2016, Cal were leading Thames, and Thames beat Cal because Cal steered into the booms. And, you know, I talked to Robbie Prosser, one of the Cal athletes in Cal B, and he said that was a long time ago, these are different people and whatever. But the thing is, that Thames crew are rowing in the same boat, that 2016 Empacker that their crew raced in back in 2016 and won the event. So, and Cal are rowing in the Empacker, Thames's Empacker, the new Empacker, which they're borrowing. So there we go.
Well, that is some pretty interesting intel there, but it looks like as though it's going to potentially go the other way here. Cal now with a very handy lead over Thames. They did the work early, almost got themselves into a little bit of trouble there, as we saw in the early stages, but back on their station now. They've still got the beat up, certainly not relaxing down on it this stage. They want to make sure they get the job done today, but an interesting makeup in this boat, as we see one of the ducks just scoot away out of the water there. We do have a goose in the road here of the Thames crew. Does he get out of the way? Yes, he does. But in the Berkeley crew, in the bow seat, Pablo Moreno Salguero, European junior champion from 2020 in the men's men's double rather at the World Junior champion in 2021 in the men's 4. Alexander Baroni in the 2021 Australian Junior 8 and 2024 Australian Under 23 8. So we have some international flavour. Noah Unger in 3C, bronze medal in the 8 for Germany at the Under 23s, and in that was in 2023. So as I said, some international flavour in that Berkeley crew.
Yeah, there is one American, Will Morton from Summit, New Jersey. And there's a Thames crew just on the Berkshire station in that very famous boat. Tom Walton, the 29-year-old. The thing that's interesting about this crew is they're coached by Dave Gillard, who's won the Grand here, I think in '96. And he is just an incredible veteran athlete. His ergo would probably not do it injustice to getting in this Thames boat. He's also being assisted by our co-commentator Adrian Cassidy. So those two are coaching that Thames boat. They're guest coaches. Obviously Sanders Mulders is the lead coach. But Cal look really sharp out in front. It's an interesting decision to go Cal A and Cal B in the visitors rather than to put Cal into, I guess, maybe the stewards would have said you have to go in the Grand, or maybe the ladies' plate, but Washington are here as well. So Scotty Fransden making the decision in terms of stick or twist to twist and put his 2 crews in the visitors. So we've got around about 350, 400 metres to go, Sarah.
Yeah, and it's still Cal. They got a little warning from the umpire, and I think we can see Scott Fransden, who've mentioned a few times there, sitting in the front of the umpire's launch, in front of Heracles, the boat there. Yes, we can see Scott on screen there as the bow of the Cal crew comes towards us. Perhaps another little steering correction, just struggling with this Coxless 4 and the conditions and to stay on their lane, but all they have to do is play it safe now. They've got a handy lead over Thames.
I think Pablo was actually stroking the boat in the IRAs. I saw them race at the IRAs on Mercer Lake in New Jersey. I was doing the commentary out there. Pablo's from Seville in Spain. Alex Baroni, who was 7 in that 8, and he's in the 2-seat here, I think. He's from Perth. And no Angus from Ulm in Germany, and we've already talked about Will Norton in the stroke seat. And they're kind of, you know, Scotty Franson's moved his crew around, so, you know, stroke and 7 have moved back to bow pair. And the crew looks decent, sharp, and there'll be a lot of relief faces that they've navigated this race successfully. Cal take the win in that heat of the Visitors Challenge Cup from Thames Rowing Club.